Hey guys, it's Tiffany, and I'm sure that it's like really dark because this is the third morning now that I've tried to record this video on the way to work, but the sun every single morning, which I'm not complaining because I love sunny weather, but every single morning on the way to work, the sun has just been beaming into my car every day, meaning that you can see half of my face and not the other half, or that you're blinded, and please, Lord, I'm getting behind slow traffic. Oh my goodness. I swear, well, I'm running early, so that running early, is that even like a terminology? I'm early today, so it's a good thing I'm not late. Anyways, so I've seen a few people doing a post with facts about them, so you get a chance to get to know them a little better, as opposed to just knowing like their doctor's appointments and their size and all this stuff. So I thought I would do it. I've seen some people posting 15 and I've seen some people posting 20. So the title of mine was 15 things, but I wrote down 20. So I don't know. I'm stupid. Like, I don't know what caused me to do that. But anyways, I'm driving, so I'm going to try to the best of my ability to do this. I should know them by heart because this is the third time that I've recorded this video, and this is the last time. Whether you can see me or not, guys, I'm sorry. It's getting up. So anyways, I have 5 siblings besides myself. I'm the oldest of girls. I'm the oldest of all the girls, and all of the girls have T names. I have an older brother who's 30. His name is Jeremy. Michael Jeremy. And then I'm the oldest girl, Tiffany. Then my sister Tara will be 25 this year. My sister Tangi will be 22 this year. My sister Tristan will be 19 this year. And I'm sorry, 20 this year. 93. Yeah, she'll be 20 this year. Holy crap. And then my sister Tori will be 3 this year. So all the girls are T names: Tiffany, Tara, Tangi, Tristan, Tori. 2, I love audiobooks, and this may be the only thing that I have in common with my mother personality-wise. My mother and me are totally opposite. Maybe I have her temper a little, because like she is very calm-natured until you get her really mad, and then she has a temper. But like, that's how I am. But like my sisters, all my other sisters can fly off the handle after like 2 seconds. It takes me a good little bit, but then when I do, it's bad. Don't mess with me. Why are we stopping on the middle of this road? Come on. Anyways, I adore children of all ages. I cannot stand to hear people say they don't like children. It's like, what in the world? How do you not like children? Oh, that's why. It's the dump truck. Makes sense. Anyways. So, I don't know how people can say that they don't like children. I adore working with children. I think there's nothing better than seeing a child who couldn't do something one week and then the next week they know how to do it. And like teaching them something, you know, tying a bow or teaching them how to tie their shoes. It's like one of the greatest things ever that you can do, honestly. I have only been in real true love one time, about 5 years ago-ish. I've had numerous illnesses. I've had E. coli twice, tuberculosis, pneumonia, whooping cough, croup, among other things. I was also life-flighted to Cincinnati Children's Hospital when I was 2 years old. I choked on what they think was a blade of grass. Don't ask. I don't know why I was eating grass at the age of 2. That's not something that I do now, so no worries. But apparently, I had a taste for grass. No, they think it was grass because some grass has like the hairy back, like when I say hairy, like micro hairs that make it kind of sticky, and they think it would flap up every time I tried to take a breath. So I passed out, and my mom grabbed me in her arms, and like my aunt raced her to the hospital, and they got me there, and they were like, we can't do anything, we have to life flight her out. So they had to life flight me on the helicopter from an hour away. I don't know how long it took to get there, but they took the helicopter to Cincinnati. So anyways, I am extremely happy and goofy like 99% of the time. And I actually was reading some old journal entries the other day with my friend on the phone for like 3 hours. And we were laughing because I'd read one that was like, why does everyone keep pointing out that I'm in a bad mood? It's like, come on, everybody's allowed to have a bad mood once in a while. I said, I'm happy and in a chipper mood 99% of the time. And the 1% of the time that I'm having a bad day, everyone feels the need to point it out. But I think it's because it's so rare for me that people are like, what in the world's wrong? And it takes a whole lot to really get me in a bad mood. So, especially for the whole day. For a few minutes maybe, for an hour maybe, but like not the whole day. So anyways, I love socially drinking. But I only do it a couple times a year anymore. I drank like a fish at my junior year of college, like way too much, like 3 or 4 nights a week. We were drinking and drunk, and you know, it was my best GPA in college, so you know what, it didn't stunt me in any way. But, yeah. So now I guess I kind of lost the desire to drink. I am going out this weekend for my older cousin's birthday. She's turning 34. Yeah, 34. And, you know, so I'm going out with her for her birthday this weekend and a few other people. I don't know if I'm going to drink. I might have like an LIT or something, but it just doesn't sound appealing to me anymore. I'm not into that whole drinking scene. I totally ruined that before I even turned 21, guys. Don't drink before you're 21, though. It's legal. If you get caught, it's bad. I never got caught, but still. I've always been very creative, and I love upcycling furniture. This is sunny. Right now, I'm currently working on a chair I bought, an old antique chair, like the really cool kind with like the ornate back, and I'm sanding it down, repainting it black, and I bought this fabric to reupholster it with, and the fabric was $40 a yard. I love this chair, love the fabric. The problem is right now, I can't find the fabric. I bought the fabric like 2-3 weeks ago, and I had used a little bit of it for something else, and then since then I've not been able to find it anywhere. And I'm like, I hope I do not accidentally throw that away somehow. Like, I don't know how I would have, but anything's possible, I suppose. But my sister has this old antique dresser, and when I say antique, it's not antiques that are in fantastic condition. It's not something that you're like, why are you ruining that? You know, it's things that's maybe had a little wear and tear. My sister has a dresser right now that's pretty wide. It's about 2.5-3 feet wide, and she's getting rid of it. My niece had it in her room for a long time. I'm taking that for my sister. I'm busting the top out of it, taking the first 2 drawers out, relining the inside with other wood, and I'm making it a bench and leaving the 2 drawers on the bottom underneath, so you can sit in it, but it's still got storage, but it's a seat as opposed to a dresser. So kind of like a seat dresser. But I'm gonna repaint it and do some stuff to it. So that's my next big project for probably when summer starts, because it's too cold right now for that stuff. I love fashion. I adore fashion. I don't like high fashion, not particularly, like the eclectic fashion, I should say. Like, no, I love, you know, a lot of high fashion as far as like brand names, but there's certain things that are a little too eclectic for my taste. But I adore fashion. I would shop for other people any day if I could, like be a personal shopper. That would be fantastic. I have a niece and 2 nephews who are my world. I love those little animals to death. They're crazy. I've been around children my entire life. I've never been awkward around children. I've never been one of those people that's like holding a baby kind of awkwardly. We've had a huge family. I have tons of cousins. Actually, my cousin Taylor, I was there when she was born. She turns 14 today. And it's like, what in the world? Like, I've always been around kids. I've never been awkward changing diapers or any, you know, some people just act like they've never touched a kid and like it'll break, you know? It drives me nuts. But anyways, I've worked with children so much. It's so second nature. I was standing in line yesterday waiting to return something at a store, and the little girl kept talking to me, and I would just talk back, and her mom was laughing. I mean, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I love kids. Anyways, UK basketball is life. True, true, true. I don't remember a time that I didn't absolutely adore UK basketball. That's the story of my life. They played last night and won, had a fantastic game. It's been a rough season for us, though. We won. We were national champions last year, which, let me tell you, was like amazing, 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 amazing. Because we thought we were going to get it with John Wall and Cousins back in 2010, maybe 2010. Is that what it was? Anyways, we thought we were going to win a couple years ago, and we didn't. We ended up making it to the Final Four, and then one year we made it to I think the Elite 8 or the Sweet 16, I don't know, but it's pretty frustrating. But last year we were national champions. It was fantastic. I went to the game a couple weeks ago, but we have game day here, ESPN game day this weekend, and we play Missouri at home. So fingers crossed we win, because we might not be making it to the NCAA to the NCAA this year tournament, and that's nerve-wracking. I'm very OCD with presentation. I have to make sure that presentation is perfect on everything. Especially wrapping presents for people or buying presents for people. I obsessively check and set my alarm numerous times. I set my alarm and I check it probably 4 times before I go to bed. My favorite color is green. I'm extremely athletic. I love basketball. I love running. I love, I can do cartwheels and all that kind of stuff. I'm a hopeless romantic. Sorry, that's just me. I love to travel everywhere. I adore traveling. That's kind of one of my goals is I made with myself for my life is to go to a new place every single year. And since I've made that goal, I have met that. I love the smell of Gain. I love Apple products. I have an iPhone. I love my MacBook, iPad, and all that stuff. And I always sleep with a fan. I have since I was a child. I sleep with one every single night, and it's not just for the coolness, it's for the sound. That is my 20 facts, guys, and I will talk to you all later.